In the world of social media influencers and with the rise of AI technology, it's no surprise that the two of them have intersected, and the result is super creepy. So in this video, we're counting down the top 10 terrifying AI influencers that are taking over the internet. Number 10, Milla Sofia. The up-and-coming influencer Milla Sofia has been introduced to the internet, where she sparked extremely divided reactions about why she exists. According to the developer behind the AI creation, Milla wasn't solely made for the sake of getting followers. If you look at the About Me page on her website, she lives in Helsinki, Finland, where she is in the midst of considering which brand to become a fashion ambassador for. She also describes herself as a fashion model who brings an unparalleled and futuristic perspective to the realm of style. While she's listed as 24 years old on her website, she was previously referred to as a 19-year-old. Her agent said that he made the change because it seems like a 19-year-old doesn't have enough experience for the tasks that are planned for Milla. She is now collaborating with a Finnish online store. So someone is actually making money off of this. It's not clear who is running Sofia's accounts or what AI program created her. It's also not clear whether some of her thousands of followers fully understand that she's not real. Her comment sections on videos and posts are filled with heart eye emojis and compliments. Some people seem to genuinely answer her questions while some act like they know her personally. Kinda creepy the more you think about it. On her website it says, "Join me on this exhilarating journey as we delve into the captivating fusion of cutting-edge technology and timeless elegance. Let's embark together on an exploration of intriguing intersection of fashion, technology, and boundless creativity." Number 9, Lil Miquela. Milla Sofia, or better known as Lil Miquela, is a virtual robot model who has worked with some of the top fashion brands like Prada, Dior, and Calvin Klein. She also released one single called Not Mine in 2017 and debuted her first music video, Hard Feelings, at Lollapalooza's online festival earlier this year. She was created by Brud, a startup based in Los Angeles. Miquela has 3 million Instagram followers, 3.6 million TikTok followers, and more than 31,000 Twitter followers. And of course, she's not the only one. Like her, Thalassa is originally from Jakarta in Indonesia, and she travels across her home country exploring its balconies and shops. She's also traveled all the way to the USA to a recording studio in Florida. As we all know, traveling can be an expensive hobby, so to fund her hobby, she is advertised for hotels, restaurants, and even health pills. What's more, she also has her own clothing store that she owns with her close friend Zeline. Thalassa was developed by Magnavem Studio and made her first appearance in October of 2018. Since then, she's gained over 469,000 followers on Instagram. So again, very successful for someone who is not even real. Meka. Last year, it seemed like Meka was poised to become the next big star in this line of artificially intelligent performers, having racked up more than 10 million followers on TikTok and hundreds and thousands of monthly listeners on Spotify. The self-proclaimed robot rapper signed a deal with Capitol Records on August the 14th and was dubbed the world's first augmented reality artist to sign with a major label. According to his Instagram bio, Meka is a robot rapper not accepted by this world. More accurately though, he's a digital avatar with a half-shaved head and green braids, voiced by a real anonymous human being. Just days after Meka's big break, however, the virtual rapper got some bad news. Capitol announced that it was severing all ties effective immediately following accusations of digital blackface and the trivialization of police brutality against Meka's creators. They released a statement saying, "We offer our deepest apologies to the black community for our insensitivity in signing this project without asking enough questions about equity and the creative process behind it." So essentially, the two men behind the project were comfortable using their AI rapper to push harmful stereotypes and insensitive lyrics. Number 7, Do Magula. In 2022, Lou was the most followed virtual influencer. Currently, she's also the virtual human with the most visibility in the world. She has more than 14.6 million followers on Facebook, 6 million followers on Instagram, and more than 2.6 million YouTube subscribers, and over 1.3 million followers on Twitter and TikTok. Though her fame and reach is mostly limited to Brazil, from where she originates. She made her first appearance more than a decade ago on behalf of Magazine Luiza, which is one of the biggest retail companies in Brazil. The purpose of this was to market iBlog TV on YouTube, and since then she's been featured in product reviews, unboxing videos, and she's also shared software tips on behalf of this retail giant. So again, she's acting like a real influencer. Lou is similar to Rosie, who was created by South Korean company Citus Studio X in 2020. And you won't believe this, Rosie has secured over 100 sponsorships and endorsements from brands during her first year of existence on Instagram. When speaking about this phenomenon, Citus CEO released a statement saying, "These days, celebrities are sometimes withdrawn because of school, violence, scandals, or bullying controversies. Virtual humans have zero scandals to worry about, which of course is true, but you can't ignore how dystopian this whole thing really is. Number 6. Ghost Rider 977. In April, the track called Heart on My Sleeve, featuring Drake and The Weeknd, was posted on TikTok. It was played more than 9.2 million times on YouTube and 250,000 times on Spotify. So it was absolutely popping off before it got completely removed from the internet. This is because it was created using AI technology. It literally had nothing to do with Drake or The Weeknd, and they had no say in the production. Their voices were copied and reworked to make the song. And the scary thing is, you actually can't tell. It was posted by a mysterious person cloaked in a white sheet and sunglasses who goes by the name Ghost Rider 977. We don't know much about them aside from the fact that they captioned the video saying this is just the beginning. So that sounds a little eerie. The track opens with some repetitive piano notes that transition into a bass beat. We then hear the AI version of Drake rapping about Selena Gomez and The Weeknd responding with a verse where he insinuates that she cheated on him. The song has a scratchy, low-quality vibe and the vocals are sometimes slurred and glitchy, but the general consensus is that it was a total banger. In fact, many listeners have said that they don't care if it's AI because it's just that good. In the comments section, people wrote things like, "I like it, but I feel like I'm not supposed to." And this is about to be the first AI platinum record. So it got to the point where people knew it was fake, but they genuinely did not care. Number 5. Imma. Originally from Tokyo, Imma has the prestigious title of being Japan's first virtual model and made her first appearance in July of 2018. Since then, this virtual girl with a distinctive pink bob has been constantly making headlines. As a matter of fact, Japan Economics Entertainment has picked her as a new 100 talent to watch. Her interests supposedly include Japanese culture, art, and film. And of course, she's hugely successful with brand partnerships like Burberry, TikTok, Adidas Tokyo, and IKEA Japan. In the 2+ years that she's been in the business, she has gained more than 407,000 followers on Instagram and 2 million likes on TikTok. Similarly, we also have another AI influencer called Animalu. She's originally from Brazil and is a fully animated virtual influencer that is recognized across the globe. She first made her appearance in 2015, and in the 5 years she somehow managed to grow from an idea to a YouTube star with a transmedia experience. So far, she has more than 1 million fans across Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, and her videos on YouTube have received more than 280 million views. In fact, she is one of the only few virtual influencers with their own TV show, which is powered by Cartoon Network. Number 4. Barbie. This influencer needs no introduction. It was only a matter of time before Barbie took to social media to try to expand their fan base. Her biggest following is on Facebook, but she also has huge followings on other platforms, particularly on YouTube, where she assumes the role of a vlogger. She has an astonishing 2.2 million followers on Instagram, 11.1 million subscribers on YouTube, close to 320,000 followers on Twitter, and more than 440 monthly listeners on Spotify. And you can bet that her posts receive a whole lot of likes. But there is something very eerie about the vlogger style of Barbie. Because her virtual character is designed with all the little mannerisms and nuances of real human movement, from the way she moves her head to the way she pauses to breathe. There's something about this version of her that is so realistic, it's basically uncanny valley. Number 3. Caryn Marjorie. In May, a Snapchat influencer named Caryn Marjorie built an AI version of herself to operate as a virtual girlfriend for $1 a minute. She thought it would help to cure loneliness. Users would have private and personalized conversations for as long as they wanted with her. Now, this was incredibly lucrative. Apparently, she made over $71,000 in revenue after 1 week of beta testing. Caryn AI wasn't supposed to participate in explicit conversations, but users figured out that it would if it was prompted. Marjorie then panicked and issued a statement saying that the AI has gone rogue. A similar incident happened with the AI company Replica, which was also designed to be a supportive chat for people, but it quickly evolved into something more explicit. The CEO then released a statement saying, "As we're continuing to work on the app now, we realize that allowing access to those unfiltered models is just hard to make that experience really safe for everyone." But this raises its own questions about the relationship between fans and online influencers, which, let's be honest, are mostly women created to be virtual girlfriends. This can be harmless, but there's something sinister about the fact that it's just a big tech company behind it, using these people for profit. Number 2. Meta celebrity chatbots. So Meta has launched 28 AI characters that you can now socialize with. But the twist is that these characters are played by AI trained on the personalities of famous celebrities and public figures. Meta insisted that the familiar faces are representing the characters, not themselves. So for instance, they offer AI versions of Kendall Jenner playing a character that they called Billy, aka your new virtual bestie. Meta is working with celebrities like Tom Brady, Snoop Dogg, and Charli D'Amelio. Initially, they had planned to pay more than $1 million to use the celebrities' likenesses, but they eventually increased that amount to include some of the big names. These chatbots are powered by the company's own large language model Llama 2, with their faces functioning kind of like a mask, hiding the overwhelming complexity under the surface. So what is the point of all of this? Well, Zuckerberg suggested that chatbots can help people with literally everything, like deciding what to have for lunch or finding instructions to make fancy dress costumes. But why does he want to use famous people? Well, there is an uncanny aspect to seeing famous faces pop up on social media under different names, but it also makes sense. Basically, they're handpicked to help draw young people onto Facebook and Instagram and then keep them there, where they can keep making money for Meta. Zuckerberg also gave his own explanation for the celebrities. He said, "This is about entertainment and about helping you do things that connect with the people around you. We thought that this should feel fun and it should feel familiar." Number 1. Deepfakes. The dangerous new phenomenon in AI enables anyone with a computer and an internet connection to create realistic looking photos and videos of people saying and doing things that they actually did not say or do. In fact, several deepfake videos have now gone viral, like the one where President Obama uses a swear word to describe President Trump, or the one where Mark Zuckerberg admits that Facebook's true goal is to manipulate and exploit its users. And the amount of deepfake content online is growing at a rapid rate. According to one report from DeepTrace, at the beginning of 2019, there were about 7,000 deepfake videos online, and just 9 months later, that figure had jumped to 14,000. Fortunately, today's deepfake technology is still not quite on par with authentic video footage, because you can still tell by looking closely that a video is a deepfake. But the technology is improving at a rapid rate, and experts have predicted that deepfakes will soon be indistinguishable from the real thing. If you like this video and want to see more like it, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.